Good evening, everybody. Once again, it's your boy, it's your friend, it's the credit doctor, Angelo McCutcheon, coming to you with another quick video on the credit repair process. First of all, we want to thank everyone, and let's set this up correctly here. All of you guys who have been recently watching my videos, as we was doing this before, and we took a little delay, a couple of years delay, but we're back, and we're back, coming back real strong with giving you the information you need to help you repair your credit. And once again, the name of my company is called the Faithful Credit Group. I've been doing credit repair for over 15 years now, helping people repair their credit, establishing, educating, doing workshops and presentations at many places over the years, whether it's been at churches or schools or businesses. At one time, I actually partnered with Chick-fil-A in New Jersey, who was helping us sponsor the workshops and the presentations on credit repair. All right, so I just want to talk to you guys about dispute letters, or finding errors on your credit report. That's more the topic today. Finding errors on your credit report. A lot of people always talk about or wonder, like, how do I clean up my credit? Like, what is the process? How do I get started? How do I even dispute the information on my credit report? Where is the starting point, right? There's so many questions and so many things that people who want to clean up their credit but just don't know how to get started. So what I want you guys to do when you come in and watch this, either you're with me live or you're watching this as a replay, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button and share it as well, so whenever I go live, you can get the information, or you can come in and you might want to ask questions, and you can do that as well. Okay, so when it comes to cleaning up your credit, understand this. There are two things that you have to be aware of, and that's the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Those are the two laws that govern what debt collectors can and cannot do when it comes to putting information on your credit report. All right. It also lets you know what you can and what you can't do as well. Now, you don't have to know everything about those laws. Just a couple of things you need to know. Number one is that the law says anything that goes on your credit report has to be 100% accurate. Anything that goes on your credit report, it has to be 100% accurate. They cannot report inaccurate, unverified, or incomplete information. Number two, if it is inaccurate or incomplete, you have the right to dispute that information. And then they either have to do the investigation to either find out if it's legitimate or, find out if it shouldn't be there. If it shouldn't be there, they would have to delete it from your credit report. And that's the goal, because you're not just saying, this not mine, it's not my debt. A lot of people who clean up their credit want to use that analogy. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. And you can't do that anymore. The credit bureaus they've caught on to just saying that. You've got to learn how and what to say in those dispute letters when it comes to dealing with removing negative items on your credit report. And remember this fact: 79% of all credit report contain errors, and that's comes from the Federal Trade Commission, who Consumer Department studied credit reports and found out that there are errors in there. Errors could be in the spelling of your name. Errors could be in your date of birth. Could be in places that you lived or you didn't live, that they say you lived there and you didn't live there. I mean, it could be in late payment. It could be in balances, high balances. It could be in whether the account was charged off or not. It could be in any one of those areas. If it is not accurate, and trust me when I tell you, lenders or creditors or debt collectors are constantly giving information over to the credit bureaus. And the credit bureaus are dealing with millions of consumer information. And even though they don't have million employees, right, but they're dealing with millions of information going through their system. So obviously they're going to make mistakes. They're going to make errors, right? But the thing is, they're not going to fix it on their own. In their mindset, if you don't say nothing about it, they ain't going to say nothing about it. Because remember, the credit bureaus do not make money cleaning up your credit. They don't make money cleaning up your credit. So they're not gung-ho to do that. You got to almost force them to obey the law in order to do that. They only make money selling your information back to you or selling it to a lender who wants to look at your credit report, right? So they don't make money cleaning up your credit. So they're not gung-ho to do things. You basically have to force them and show them where their error is. And then if they don't want to listen to that, you have a remedy. You can sue them. You can get a consumer attorney and you can sue them, right? So how do we find these errors on your credit report? First of all, we understand that 79% of people do have, of all people have errors on their credit report, right? That's number one, right? So then it's a matter of how do I find the error? But one of the best ways to find errors on your credit report is to pull all three of your credit reports, right? And don't pull them from Credit Karma. Don't pull them from third-party sources, Credit Sense, Privacy Guard, things like that, because they don't really have, the credit bureaus can say that they really don't have accurate information. So where do you have to pull it from? Go to the annualcreditreport.com and pull it from their site. Or go directly to TransUnion, pull it from their site, go directly to Experian, pull it from their site, go directly from Equifax, and pull it from their site. So you can pull it from each site, or you can go to the annualcreditreport.com and pull all three of your credit reports. Now, once you get all three of your credit reports, what do you need to do? Then you need to do a comparison, because that's basically where you start finding errors on your credit report. And one of the major things that you will see is when it comes to date of first delinquency, one TransUnion might have June of 2020, but for that same account, Equifax might say July of 2020, and Experian might say March of 2020. Well, evidently the first day of delinquency can't be three different dates for the one lender account, for the one account. So that tells me that somebody's reporting inaccurate information. It's either the lender or the credit bureaus are putting down wrong information when they receive the correct information from the lender. Either way, it doesn't matter. When you start seeing errors like that, or one may say your balance is $650, and the other one for one account, but for that same account, the other credit bureau might say it's $659, and then a third account might say it's $649. Well, the balance, you can't have three different balances for one account reporting at the same time. It can't be done, right? Someone has sent an error. There's errors, things like that. So that's how you start finding errors in your credit report. You get all three of them, right? Pull them the same day, right? So you have the same month, day, and year, right? And then just start going through them, just marking them. Say, hey, this says one thing for this account, but this says another thing for this account. And then this says another thing for this account. Or two might say the same thing, and one might say something different for the same account. So it's important that you guys understand that there are errors. You can find errors. You just have to go, and that's the best way to get negative items deleted from your credit report. Show them where the error is. And then when you show them what the error is, tell them you want this deleted because the lender is not reporting accurate information. You want this deleted from your credit report. Don't just show the error, but tell them what you want the remedy to be. I want this deleted from my credit report. So it's not that hard. It's really not that hard to find errors on your credit report. They're open and it's there right before you. Just get all three of your credit reports, put them together, go over each account and match them up. This account A, says this, my balance is this, says I was late this month, right? But then the other account says for the same account, I was late on that month for the same account. 30 days late. And another one might say another month. Now, wait a minute. You guys have to get this correct, because again, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, right, says that you must everything being reported on your credit report must be 100% accurate. Not 99, not 50. It has to be 100% accurate. If it's not accurate, they either have to fix it or they have to delete it from your credit report. And that's the strength you have to go on. Don't be saying, this is not my account. Write a letter to the credit bureau. This is not my account. Now, if it's not your account, you can say that. If it's literally not your account, you can say that, right? Because sometimes that happens. But if it is your account and you just say, it's not my account, thinking they're going to delete it just because you said that, because they can prove that easy. All they got to do is call the lender up and say, hey, it's this John Doe's account. This is his name. This is his address. This is his telephone number. This is where he worked. And the lender sees it in their system and says, yes, that's their account. And then the credit bureau says, hey, we verified it. It is your account. You don't want to do that. It's too easy. Forget about that. You got to point out the errors in that account. And then if they can't prove or they can't fix those errors or prove something to be correct, then it has to be deleted from your credit report. And that's how you have to go at it. You got to go at it from a standpoint of finding the errors and then getting it deleted from your credit report. All right. So this has been your boy. This has been your friend, the credit doctor, Angelo McCutcheon, just coming to you with another quick video on the credit repair process. So make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Let's begin to build up a base here, because I'm going to keep bringing you quick information on how to repair your credit. Spread the word, share the video, like the video, subscribe, and let's build up a base where we can keep giving you information like this. And with that, we say you guys just have a blessed day. Stay blessed. But what's even more important is that you are blessed, and that you are a blessing. And with that, we'll talk to you on the next broadcast.